Alright, we're back. I was gonna upload yesterday, but I had to go to a meeting. So I'm just gonna start off this video by scrolling through every team and seeing their created players. So none of these teams do. Carolina, though, has a couple. Yeah, but this is gonna be a quick little video here. So he's actually in the NHL right now, but they're not playing him, unfortunately. And so is Blue, not playing him either. Okay. Next is Chicago, has Beckering. I think he's down in the CHL right now. Beckering, yep, down in CHL, 76 overall. There you go. Colorado has one person, has Meza. Where's he at? No? He's definitely not this far down. It definitely passed him. Did they trade him? No way they traded him. Is he a goalie? Might be a goalie. Oh, did I? Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong. Columbus has Meza. This team has Jones and Kane. That's my bad. So Kane down in hat-trick Kane down in the CHL. Putting up some numbers, I guess. I don't know about those, but not a left wing. Just goes forwards. And we're looking for a Jones right here. Alright, some good numbers right there. And now next team we got is Columbus. Now this team is a team with Meza right here. Yep. Alright, there you go. And now Dallas has Garepi. Oh, yep, Dallas Stars. Because I traded Cirillo to our team. So now we're looking for a Garepi. Not this far down. Definitely already passed them. Huh. Goalie maybe? I should probably make notes of who's a goalie and who's not, but no, he's not a goalie either. Did I really just miss him twice? Or am I reading the wrong team again? No, yeah, Dallas had Garepi, I guess. They must have traded him unless I... Oh, there he is, right here. I'm just so stupid. Not too good. Oh, defenseman. Never mind, defenseman. I was about to say, not too good at points there, Garepi, but you got an excuse. Next is Detroit. Has 4 players in total. So we got... who's that? We had Summers is one of them. 8 goals and 10 assists. We got Tunis is another one. 10 goals and 20 assists. Two-way forward. And who's next? We got Mohring. Here we go. It looks like it's already in order for us, boys. Look at those points right there. My goodness. 31 goals and 32 assists. Alright. About to make a trade for that guy. Kidding me? And now next up is Rory Watts. Right down here. Not Rory Watts. Rusty Watts. I don't know why I thought it was Rory. Who's next? We got Edmonton. Edmonton Oilers with Harrison. Jonda. I know they have... Yeah, this guy too. Oh, wow. Yep. Up in the NHL. 13 goals and 7 assists. That's not bad for the first year starting out, 13 goals. Who else? There's Harrison, yep. And down in the CHL still 10 goals and 38 assists in 43 games. That's not bad for a sniper. There's a lot of assists for a sniper. And then they have a goalie. They have Jonda, 75 overall still. I'm not playing him down in the CHL. I don't necessarily know why, but... he hasn't seen a game yet, I guess. Okay, that's unfortunate, man. Panthers. We got Thompson and Johnson. I like their picks. Thompson and Johnson. Where are they at? Thompson. There we go. There's both of them right next to each other. Alex Johnson with 2 goals and 9 assists. And then we got Jordan Thompson with 17 goals and 40 assists. For another sniper, racking up the assists. Alright. Up next would be our team, but we're just going to go straight to Kings don't have anybody. We traded for the Wild's only created player. Montreal Canadiens got Hackstall, and I don't even know how to pronounce names still. I'm about to give people nicknames if I don't know how to pronounce their names, but this guy got 10 goals and 24 assists. And where's the other guy? Who's the other guy again? Is that a goalie? Or am I just missing him completely? There he is. There you go. 24 wins in 44 games. 8 shutouts. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Next up, Nashville. Yep, Nashville didn't get anybody. Devils got Marchand and Killam. Where are they at in here? Marchand and Killam, right there. So Marchand got 9 goals and 18 assists in 40 games, and Killam got 12 goals and 28 assists in 40 games. Now up next is the Islanders. The Islanders got Roberts, Sims, Carmona, and Els. I'm pretty much just looking at the, like, where they have Carmona? Oh yeah, the Islanders. Did I read the wrong team again? No, I said Carmona. Okay then. So 5 goals and 17 assists. 76 overall though. I've seen a couple people grew a little bit. Roberts is another one. 16 goals and 17 assists. And Sims and Els. Look, there's right in order for us, right again. 5 goals and 23 assists. And 10 goals and 28 assists. That guy's almost a point per game. And now up next is the Rangers. The Rangers got Laporte and Labarge. I thought that was funny. They got both the players with a La. And I'm pretty sure these guys are in the NHL. Yeah, these two are. 5 goals. It's funny because they're both like power forward and grinder. So they're both like physical players. So 5 goals and 8 assists. And 9 goals and 6 assists. And honestly, the plus minus isn't bad. Like, they're pretty good. I mean, you know what I mean, if you know what I mean. Like, the points wise they're not, but like they're holding their own out there. And then Blade Labarge got 10 goals and 15 assists in 39 games. Is that everybody on the Rangers? No, Stenstrom. There we go. 3 goals and 31 assists in 44 games for Stenstrom, the two-way defender. And now up next is Ottawa with Bo Beagle. Where are you at? I'm pretty sure you're down in the CHL. Yep, Bo Beagle. 76 overall, 16 goals and 19 assists. Down in the CHL. The Flyers now got Deauville, Merrimon, and DuPont. I like that guy's name. There's Merrimon. 7 goals and 29 assists. Deauville and DuPont right there. Look at that. So 15 goals and 37 assists. That's almost an assist per game right there. And 5 goals and 18 assists. They're all still in the CHL. And now after the Flyers, no one went to the Penguins. Only one person went to the Sharks, and that's Montané. And is he already... No, he's probably a little further right there. Montané got... No, that's some decent numbers right there. Got 19 goals and 25 assists. A well-rounded player, two-way forward. And yeah, up next is St. Louis. They got Beveridge and Nassé. And I don't think they're in the NHL yet, but I could be wrong. I think I scrolled. No, Beveridge and Nassé. I keep thinking their trade value is more than it is. But yeah, Beveridge has 4 goals and 31 assists, and Nassé has 11 goals and 28 assists. Now up next after St. Louis is Tampa Bay, and they have Trudell. Oh dang, I thought they... Okay. Trudell. It's going to be funny. I want to do a look through the NHL at the end of the season. Or right before the... Let me find him first so I can think. Where's he at, Trudell? He's a goalie, isn't he? No. Oh, no. I read the wrong... I'm looking at Toronto. Yeah, they got Colton. Oh, man. I'm messing this up completely. But yeah, but there's his numbers. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I mean... Not the best either. Could probably use another year down there. And now up next is the Toronto Maple Leafs. And they have Trudell. Right here. 12 goals and 7 assists in 63 games. The playmaker. And up next after Toronto is Vancouver. And Vancouver has this Bashera and Farcone. And Morgan Frost. Frickin' dumb Flyers traded him. Alright. And here's Farcone, 76 overall, 20 goals and 18 assists. The playmaker has more. What's going on here with the simulation, EA? Why are the playmakers getting more goals and the snipers are getting more assists? Yeah, but there's Farcone's numbers, and here's Bashera, Brody Bashera, 10 goals and 34 assists in 40 games. Sniper getting more assists and goals. Good job, EA. I applaud you for that one. And now up, the Vegas Golden Knights don't have anybody. Washington Capitals have O'Hara and Arseneau. So I remember they actually have the players in the NHL, but they're scratched. So yeah, you don't have any points or goals, then you're still 75 overall. And same thing for you. That's unfortunate. And the last but not least, Winnipeg Jets got the goalie. I remember this guy's a goalie. Right here, 75 overall. Pretty good save percentage. 21 wins in 39 games. Not too shabby at all. But that is everybody on other teams. I almost forgot to look through my own team. But Lassard is still down in the CHL. Not too bad of numbers. Not too bad. 24 wins. And now we got, I'm just going to scroll through. We got 4 in total. So me right here, I got 14 goals and 34 assists in 38 games. Sergey got 12 goals and 32 assists. Ray Wyndham got 17 goals and 26 assists. And Cirillo got 8 goals and 19 assists. And that guy's not a created player. Yeah, and our team could use some work here. Yeah, so anyway, with that being said, let's get into the year. Alright, so let me look. We're just going to sim this game against the Florida Panthers, and if there's a game against the Lightning, we'll sim that one too. But if not, then we're just going to get straight to the draft, because I don't see a point in just stalling and waiting it out. I just want to get it done, because it's not like we really have a lot of picks anyway. We have like a couple, but it's not a big deal. Like Minnesota Wild, I really wish they did worse than they did, because we have their first round pick. So they're doing pretty good right now, unfortunately, but yeah, hopefully they can, I don't even know. At this point, they probably made the playoffs like indefinitely. 43 wins, 22 and 7. And now Florida Panthers, we're going to sim the game here. We're probably going to lose, but we'll see. So we're actually winning right now. Ryan Kessler, hey, my boy, won Luongo. No goals in the second, and they came back and won. Barkov and Mike Hoffman. Mike, right? It is Mike, right? I think it's Mike. All right, so unless we see a Tampa Bay Lightning game, I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, no Tampa Bay Lightning game. So let's just get right down to it, boys. Let's go all the way, because neither of our teams. Look at our AHL team, 1944, 20. Hey, 20. 45 and 9. Okay, yeah, so definitely in the future we're going to have to at least pick up some free agents for the AHL team, because my gosh, they're horrible. But I mean, our team, Florida Aces, did better than I thought. I wasn't expecting 31 wins. You know, at least we were like somewhere in the pack. You know what I mean? We weren't like that trailer and all the like broken leg in the back. Really didn't have any business being there. We at least contended somewhat. So, honestly, let me stop it now. I'm going to look at the points and such for our team. I highly doubt we have any outstanding numbers. Yeah, Marner, of course, leading the way. 89 overall, Marner. 56 goals. Second is James Neal with 54. I said 56 goals, didn't I? 56 points. James Neal got 54 points. Jay Beagle over here with 46 points. Anyone like do better than I thought they would? I mean, Benito actually has more points than I thought he would. But other than that, I mean, Ryan Kessler joined our team late. Yeah, I mean, these really aren't that big of numbers here. Max Jones didn't even, I thought he was in the 8. Okay, yeah, I guess never sent him down, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, how's our goalies? Halak and Campbell. Campbell's still doing so much better than Halak, and I don't understand why. Like, the save percentage is better, the goals against average is almost one whole goal lower. And even the like win-loss percentage, I wish it told you that somewhere in here, but yeah, no, it doesn't. You would have to do the math. I don't feel like doing the math, but like it looks pretty bad, pretty like decently better. So with that being said, now it's time to look at the playoff standings. How about that? Let's do everything we can, see where our team finished off in the year. Let's just go entire league. Honestly, no. Let's break it down division by division. Metropolitan, Flyers actually came in second. That's crazy. And Atlantic Division, we got, that's our division here with the Montreal Canadiens, Maple Leafs, Bruins, Panthers made it. It's unfortunate. And we're down here with 72. Ottawa Senators actually only had one more win than we did. So, yeah, that says a lot about our team now, doesn't it? Central Division, we got Minnesota Wild, unfortunately, has 107 points, 50 wins on the year. We have their first round pick. Was hoping they did worse. The Dallas Stars in second. Blues, Predators, Detroit, with the Colorado Avalanche actually having 82 points in 82 games. Pacific Division, we got Calgary Flames. They only have 3 teams in here. Calgary Flames, Arizona Coyotes, and the Anaheim Ducks actually made it too. That's somewhat shocking. Both the Flyers and the Ducks made it. My 2 favorite teams, in case you guys didn't know, and the Kings are in last. That also makes me happy. So now the entire league, Penguins finished in first. Unfortunately, the Wild finished in second. And as you can see, I'll just let you guys, you can pause the video if you want to take a look at it, but we are probably down at the bottom of, no, we're not at the bottom. Look at that. I was expecting to be at the bottom. I wasn't really thinking about it in my head, but we are actually 4th from the bottom, with the Oilers, Kings, and Golden Knights all doing worse than us. How does a team do worse than us with our team anyway? No awards are given yet, but the playoff tree. You can kind of figure it out in your head already, but it looks like my 2 teams are going into Game 7. But right now, unfortunately, Minnesota won, so our first round pick really isn't looking that hot. But yeah, now let's get into the draft. We can look at the awards when it pops up. So let's get down here. Once they announce the winner, I will stop the simulation and we can take a look at the awards. I would just hope the Wild lost in the second round, because we already know they won in the first. Just because I want that good draft pick, or by good I mean not like not the last pick in the first round. But that's probably, no, Pittsburgh Penguins are the Stanley Cup champions. That's unfortunate. I don't like the Penguins. But alright, oh, I was going to stop the simulation. I didn't lie. See, it's finishing. Alright, so now let's check the awards, and then we will get to the draft finally. I know I keep saying that, but this time it is the truth. So the awards. Of course, Pittsburgh Penguins, Stanley Cup, President's Trophy went to the Penguins, Clarence Campbell Bowl went to the Calgary Flames, and Prince of Wales went to the Penguins. Now, individual awards. Art Ross Trophy went to Sidney Crosby. Speaking of that, we did not look at the points for the whole league, did we? So it looks like I lied to you again. That's what we have to do. And James Norris, Chris Letang, Lady Bing Kane, Calder went to Pettersson. Sorry to the players who already had their first year in the NHL. Conn Smythe went to Murray. Vezina went to Price. William M. Jennings went to Dubnyk. Braden Coburn. Ew, get him out of here. What the heck? He won a frickin' trophy? No. Mikko Koivu, Sidney Crosby, and Maurice Richard went to Kessel. And now, let's just quickly take a look at the point totals for the whole entire league. It's probably not going to be anything surprising. Obviously, none of our players are going to be near the top. Crosby had 90 points. I didn't adjust the sliders, but if you guys have any suggestions for that, make sure to leave a comment, because I'm open to changing anything, honestly. Sagan always sims good, so we got 87 points. Yeah, but all the usual names are up here. But just Jamie Benn and up is who had more than a point per game. And now goalies. Dubnyk actually was the most winningest goalie, followed by Matt Murray, blah blah blah. I want to take a look at the rookie skaters, because we had a couple rookies. So apparently we didn't have any rookies. I don't know what happened to the players I made that were playing their first year this year, but okay. That is interesting. Okay, maybe they'll be in there next year. But anyway, time to get to the draft. before anything else comes up and I have to look at it. So here we go. We'll just get straight to the draft. We are not on the list now, are we? We actually would have gotten the 6th overall pick, but yeah, I don't see us on there, not even the other Florida. So it would have been nice to have the 6th overall pick, but it's not like it would have really been anything good. I don't really need to know the retired players. We're still pretty early in the year. The same people retire like every year, so. Well, not every year, but like every franchise mode, it's just like the same people. So now, let's take a look at the draft class. You see what I mean? Like if we picked 6th, we would have got Kirby, probably. Like we would have got a top 6 player, and that's not a bad thing. It's just that there are so many like other, I don't know, like it's really not a big deal. Like you can get that deeper in the draft too. Like look, all the way down here at 20, we can get something like that. Down here, top 4D, top 6 forward, all the way down here at 36. So that's, let me pin him. I'm just gonna sort by potential, see if there's any steals. Look at this. Nestorov, I'm gonna mark offensive defenseman 85 in the ranking. We can probably end up getting him. I'm not going to be bothered by any of these guys. Is there any top 6 forwards deep in here? 36. Connor, really? He's the top 6? I did not know that. He's around there. He's 50. And they're all falling down. He's a gem, 66. I'll star him, but not sure. He's going in the 177, so we can definitely get him. And now, is there any top 4D that are going? No. I'll start him too. So with that being said, let me look at our trades. Not our trades, our draft picks. Like where we have to pick in the draft. We have the 28th, 96. Okay, that's not bad. So with our 28th pick, we can end up getting... Let me, because I'm gonna definitely do my best in this draft to really get like who I want. You know what I mean? So our highest player in here is probably 36, but he's just a top 60 though, or top 6 forward, which we could get in other places as well. So I'm probably gonna end up trading our first round pick, trading it down to get, seeing as how it was 26 or something around there, we could trade it and get this top 6 forward, and probably not both of them, but so I mean we could definitely, we need to trade it because there's no point in picking like 10 selections down. So I'm gonna try for him, seeing as how he's like the best rated or best for central scouting and our scouting too. So I'm going to go for 36, Henry Nikkanen, or Nikkanen, something like that. I don't know why it moved. Oh, someone made a draft pick already. So what was it though? I need to go back. It was, what was the number? 36. 36. So now if there's 32 teams, that's 33, 4, 5, 6. Toronto Maple Leafs, right? 36? Yeah, 36. So I'm actually going to get a pick or two before that. So let's trade with the Oilers. And we're going to give them our first round pick for their second. And we're going to throw in their 80th. And we're going to go for the 6th as well. Probably not going to go through, yeah. Isn't sufficient at all. Let's see, I disagree though, honestly. How about just that? Alright, how about we add on, this is going to be so stupid. Does this make sense? I mean, I guess we're trading this down, but we're trading this up? I mean, I guess this makes sense, but if this is going to happen, I want that 6th round pick too. Trade rejected. Are you Edmonton? Come on. Alright. I'm done messing with Edmonton. How about we got the Vegas Golden Knights? Their 35th round pick. We got ours, and we'll see if this goes through if we add in. How about they have a lot of 3rd round picks, so this could be helpful. We're gonna start from the top and work our way down. Trade rejected. They're not interested in the higher draft pick, which is weird because I feel like they should be, but they're a contender and they finished that far down in the year. That's crazy. Give them this. How about that? Is that gonna go through? There we go. Whatever. We got it done. So let me just sim to our pick. I really wish we had a 1st round pick, but I mean, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter because do I want Connor McMichael? I don't think I really do. Similar play style to Ryan O'Reilly. He doesn't have a similar play style, but the thing is, I'm seeing those 2 D-rated stats, and I'm seeing his well-rounded versus a C-, and now I regret getting the 36th because honestly, if he's a two-way forward and like this is face-offs is a strength. Oh, it's a strength. Maybe he's a center. But he has good speed. He just doesn't pass. What is he though? Like, what's his play style? Two-way forward. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go with him. Let's go. No reason, just because, you know, why not? I actually want to see what his overall was. So this guy's a 62. McMichael, 62 overall. So it's pretty much the same deal we're working with here. So the next person that we're aiming for is going to probably be this guy. No, wow. Okay, he's actually... Next guy we're aiming for is actually a 51. It's going to be a top 6. I like the top 6 forwards and the elites. So I'm definitely going to work on getting like 48, and then 83. So I do not want to auto draft. That would have been fun. So I forget what the first number was already, but it was 48. Oh, 48 and then 83. Okay. So 48, I'll think. Oh, it's definitely in the second round, isn't it? Oh yeah, we're already at the 41st overall. So this is going to be fun to trade for that. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Washington Capitals. 47, whatever, close enough. What do we have to offer them? Yeah, we have nothing to offer them. So we're actually just going to let that guy slide because, I mean, honestly, gotta at least go for him. We'll give him 2/3. No, we already have 85. I don't want to give up 85. Okay, yep, this is a predicament. How about some 5th round picks? We have a lot of 5th round picks. All these for a 2nd round pick. How about that? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. We're just going to let the guy slide, unfortunately. So let me unpin both of these, unfortunately. Really wish I didn't have to do that, but we're going to go for the 85th pick. Yeah, this is so annoying. This is pretty much all we're... they're usually a lot more the late round picks that are like low top 6. But unfortunately not in this draft, so... It looks like our guy is still here, which is amazing news. Or not. Nope. Where'd he go? All the way back here. Well, this draft is a frickin' bust now, isn't it? I didn't think he would go that far back. I thought 85 was already bringing it back, but I guess I was wrong, so... I mean, this is already... I'm already sad. Like, I already give up. But I don't want to waste an 85th overall pick on a 177. So let me just go... I'm just going to wing it, honestly. Let me just look at what the smart thing to do would be. I don't want any of the bottom 6 players. Are there any gems left that I didn't see already? No. No, there's not. This is a horrible draft now, isn't it? No, he could be a low top 6. Might as well take a chance on him. 63 overall. I forgot I turned off potential, so we don't even know. Now, there's really no point in even trading any of our picks. There's no point. And now, yeah, I don't see anyone here, so we're just gonna Wade King. Alright, bud. Grinder. Oh, great. 4th round, 126th. Oh, we got some possible low elites in here. We got Reese Teal and Gene Akposo. We're gonna go with Reese. Welcome to the team, Reese. 61 overall. And 145th. We're gonna take the low top 6 guy now, just so we don't lose him. And because we know he's actually going to be good. 50 overall. He's got some work to do, but it's all good. It's all good. And yeah, now we're down in the AHL players. Brody McKinley. I don't even know who to grab at this point. Let's go by potential. Is there any like 2-bar elites? No, we got some 2-bar low elites to work with here. Maxime. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. No similar play styles or anything. I like character, work ethic, and compete level. Honestly, those are some decent stats. I don't freaking know, dude. I'm just picking people to pick people at this point. Hopefully they turn out good, and hopefully they're not like AHL bottom 6D. Alright, so now let's go back here. And we still got these 2 to pick from. This guy's going to get picked soon though, so I'm just going to pick him. 57 overall. And this is not our last pick. I remember we actually have a 7th round pick. But we're going to sort by this again, and he's still here. So let's pick him up. 58 overall. Like, we actually had a decent amount of picks this year. It's just that we don't know if any of them are good whatsoever. Like, I don't even know if any of these guys are going to be good. Like, we have some top 6 possible guys to choose from. I don't like picking people with faces because that means they're probably AHL players. So, I'm going to go with Ivan Sadikov. 55 overall. And this might be our last pick. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we got a guinea pig, and he's drinking right now, so if you hear something, that's what it is. If you hear any moving at all, that's actually what it's going to be. I refuse to get a low top 9, though. Dude, there's no one good left. We can get Taylor Swift's brother. Let's get Taylor Swift's brother. 54 overall. Oh, we actually have another pick. Great. Let's just go with the first guy on the list. 60 overall. That's actually pretty good. And we actually got a pretty decent amount of draft picks that year. I really forgot we traded for all those draft picks. But now it's time to re-sign some people, and I remember we have to assign some scouts. Alright, so I'm going to stop the video and do this stuff. Alright, 3 players about to become RFAs, including Kapanen and Garrett Sparks. Alright, we got some agents that are re-signing, and now contracts. This is the fun part of the video here. So we got Kapanen and Van Riemsdyk. Let me just offer him a contract right off the bat here, 81 overall. I want to give him a lengthier contract though, so let's go with that. And that's honestly not too bad, but I want to offer him that, which really is good for me. And Trevor Van Riemsdyk, honestly, you're not getting that big of a contract, buddy. Like, you're not too good, honestly. That's what you're getting. And we got Pitlick next, but anyone who doesn't want an extension, I'm honestly about to just get rid of. So Pitlick, goodbye. And Horton. Yeah, goodbye, Horton. I was getting rid of you anyway. And now, yep, AHL players, 7th D. Yep, they're all going bye-bye next year. Hopefully he grows more. The low elite. Hopefully he grows more. I don't need him, but he's 71 overall, so he's good in the AHL. And I really don't want to get rid of any more of our AHL players if we don't have to. So that's honestly whatever, good enough. Vladimir Sobotka. That's great, buddy. Clayson. Perfect. Patrick Eves. I'm surprised you want a contract extension. In real life, you're pretty much done. And this guy, tried to trade him multiple times. And this guy, might as well just give you a contract. And that's it for the players. Now goalies, we have 3. Halak, they all want extension, so might as well just... That looks great, Halak. Campbell, great. You're even better than Halak, and you want that less money, contract, bang, bang, sure. Gareth Sparks is he's done growing too, so he's pretty much a minor backup goalie, as his role says. But other than that, let me just look at my unsigned players. 66 overall is the best, so it's not really a lot to be happy about, but hopefully we have some decent prospects in here. Hopefully we do. We got Taylor Swift's brother, so that's pretty much all you can really ask for. Yeah, so with that being said, let's get into... Well, let me just make sure everyone resigns before I jump the gun here and send him to the free agency. It's a good thing he... Oh, rejected. Wow, we already got 2. 3. 4. We got 4 of them. Oh, man. Making me do work here, guys. Making me do work. I didn't want to do work. I thought this would be easy. Alright, so Justin Braun, you won an extension, but I don't know why. I mean, let's just give you 3 years. You wanted 3 years. You wanted this? I'll give you that. I think that's exactly what I did before, but I'll just bump him up to 2 million, even though that's way too high. For 1 year, though. I can afford that. You know what I mean? It's not like we're gonna be like pushed at the salary cap. There you go. Now you're gonna say yes to that. And now the goalie, that was Halak. Probably our starter, so we're gonna want to give him 3 million, which we can easily afford. Let's see what everyone says. Justin Braun's probably going to say no, because I think we gave him the same offer we did last time. Yeah, rejected. Oh. Yep. Okay, well, we got half of them. And at the end of the day, if we lose one of these players, it's really not a big deal, because, like, they're really not good anyway. So, expiring. Jay Braun. Really doesn't matter to me, bro. Go ahead, take 2 million. Come on, there we go. And now down to the goalies. Halak, honestly, you want 3.5, bro? I'll give you 3.5. Go ahead, take all my money. Take it all. If he says no to this, I'm going to offer him $11 million for 10 years. Say no to it. I dare you. Test me, bro. Test me. There you go. That's what I thought, Halak. So they both accepted. Now time to get into the free agency. So before we get into free agency, I just want to see what we need as a team. First of all, we need some salary, honestly. But here we go. Let me take a look here. But honestly, I'm happy with the development, kind of, sort of. Yes, so we have a decent amount of prospects right now, but like, look at our centers. Our best centers is 79 overall. Left winger is best is an 80. Right wingers, of course, we have Marner, but other than that, we have an 81. Defensemen, we have a whole bunch of just like 4th line or 3rd line D players, which really isn't good. Like, I wish it was better. But at the same time, I would prefer to have younger players who can still get better and develop and grow with the team. So, with that being said, looking at this list, I don't know what to do, because, like, I don't know what to do. We could let the team just be bad and just grow from it. But at the same time, I don't want to do that because that would just, that's not realistic. I just thought we would have better players by now. But goalies. I mean, we have a... What the heck? Who is this? 89 overall. Alright, well, I mean, we could get him, honestly. He's still young enough to be... But look at his salary expected. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's a big salary. Honestly, it's really not. So I'll just bump it up a little bit too. 7.7, 2 years. How about more? Yeah, we keep going up. So let's just pass on him. Well, when we need a goalie, we'll get a goalie. But for now, we have an 84 Halak. Not too shabby. And I know for a fact Kosilla is not no medium elite. Alright, you can get out of here with Fog of War. Sony Milano's in here. And Josh Anderson is both in here. Honestly, I like both of them. I think they would both be good on our team. It's just that they're both kind of old. Older than I would prefer them to be, actually. This guy, though, not really interested in him. What would I need to give up if I were to offer him that contract alone? I don't have the draft picks. I guess, we also gave our first for this year to Toronto as well. Forgot about that. Man, for Mitchell Marner, honestly, I'm not sure if that was worth it. Looking back on it, I'm not sure at all, because we could have had a 6th overall pick last year. Yeah, so we actually don't even have our 2nd for this year either. Man, we screwed ourselves over. I'm not happy about what we did with the team, so. Whew, alright, let me just grab a couple players, honestly. Just grab a couple. This year's going to suck as well, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? You know what I mean? I'm just going to grab some older players that really don't, you know what I mean? Just older players. So Mika Koivu is the only older player that doesn't want a huge contract on this list up here. So that's great. So let me just sort it by overall. I don't know why it sorts it by salary expected. I don't care what their salary needs are. So, where's we could get Pominville. We could get Justin Williams. Eric Holland is still kind of young. I wish we could get Milano, but oh man. Pro League, sure, why not? Honestly, get on the team, bro. We're just getting a whole bunch of old people. I mean, it's not a bad idea, you know? Having veterans to teach the young players. I'm just we actually don't have a 2nd either, so that's probably why these aren't going through. Because we don't have anything to really give them. Bouwmeester, defensive defenseman though. And he's 80 overall, you know what I mean? So we're getting out of here now. So let's see what everyone says, and that's probably going to be it for this video, because I feel like this was already a pretty long video with the draft and all. Pominville said yes, Frolik said no, Justin Williams, Koivu, okay. So honestly, I could care less about anyone else. Let's just get to the season. Alright, well, time to see what our lines are going to be like. Oh man, I mean, it's not horrible. Really, I'm up to a 78. Look at that. 4th line forward. I'm content. I'm content with that. I'm gonna end the video by going through everyone's CHL stats. See, mine are still up here. 72 points. So, but yeah, these are our lines. Again, not really crazy about this. Just gonna go like that. Perfect, perfect. Now goalies, sure, any scratch players that we can throw in? Not really, no. So let me send them down then. We got, I'll remember who it was. was him and him. No, it was him and him. There we go. Yep, so that's our NHL team right here. I would go through and edit the power play and penalty kill and all that stuff, but it's just not worth it right now. In all seriousness. So now I want to play the younger players higher. Like, this guy's an AHL player. So this guy... Who's this guy? Low top 9. And, yep, so Max Jones we got up here. Other than that, we really don't... 49 overall, oh my. Okay, Sandine is up to a 71 overall, 19 years old. I remember trading for him. I'm happy we did. And we're going to need to pick up some defense, too, for our AHL. Our goalie... Yeah, Garrett Sparks is our 72 overall goalie. Okay. So that's our AHL, and now I'm going to go... And captains, I mean... It's pretty much the same thing, even though I don't want Jenner to have the assistant captaincy. I actually want to give it to myself. And James Neal is a veteran, so I want to give him the other... Honestly, no, not James Neal. I want to give it to Koivu. Alright, now I'm going to go through and look through every player, every created player, and get everyone's stats. So we're going to start with my team here. Let me just pull up on my phone the list of all the players. There we go. So now my team has me. I'm just going to show it again. Blah, blah, blah. 72 points. You already saw it earlier. Ray Wyndham, 77 overall for him as well. 65 points in 60 games. Cirillo has 43 points. Is there anything to really scroll through? I don't think so. Yeah, it's not really all that stuff. Like, just comment on the video if you want to see a whole... I don't want to... No, okay, wait. Let me cancel that. Just, yeah, comment on the video if you want to see a whole breakdown of every person's individual stat. But 74 points in 59 games for Sergey. And now we got Anaheim. Anaheim has Marcotte. It's going to be interesting because now we're going to be seeing some growth. 77 overall. I hope no one got traded, because if someone did, I did not write it down. 42 points in 59 games. Arizona doesn't have anybody. Carolina is the next person with Youst and Blue. Let's see if they developed. I know they had them scratched, I believe. 78 overall for both, actually. Both in the CHL now, but I don't believe... Yeah, they were just scratched all year, so they don't really have any stats. So after Carolina comes Chicago with Beckering. And now let's see here. Beckering. 79 overall. Had 67 points in 60 games down in the queue. 79 overall, that's crazy. Up next is Colorado with Jones and Kane. Jones and Kane. I think, yeah, Kane's a goalie. 76 overall. Still not that high. 49 points. And Kane, goalie. What's he at? 77 overall. Progressing rather nicely. Hat-trick Kane. Ended the year. Why isn't it letting me? Why is it all the way over here? With 22 wins in 60 games. Save percentage of a 9. A .9 save percentage. Up next is Columbus with Meza. Let's see where he is. Let's get back to skaters. Oh, forwards. I think he's right there. 77 overall. 60 points in 58 games. And now up next is Dallas with Garepi. Dallas Stars. I'm just going to get it off of forwards just in case he's not a forward. I didn't memorize everyone's position. But here he is. He was a defenseman. 78 overall. Look at that. People are going to start filtering into the NHL soon. So this is getting interesting. He has 39 points in 60 games. Up next is Detroit. We have 4 players. Summers, Kunis, Mohring, and Watts. It's going to be interesting seeing differentials between people on the same team as well. So here's Mohring, 79 overall for Zach Mohring. 105 points in 60 games in the OHL. Zach Mohring. Dude, he's probably going to be the best created player. That's crazy. Those are crazy numbers right there. So here's Summers, 77 overall. 31 points in 61 games. The grinder. We got Watts as well, Rusty Watts. We got 32 points in 54 games. And wasn't there one more? Tunis. Oh, there he is, Tunis, right here. Gregory Tunis. 78 overall, 58 points in 57 games. And now after Detroit is Edmonton. Edmonton had Harrison, Prolox, and Janda. So where is the first one to look at? Here we go. 79 overall. 23 points in 82 games. It's not the best, honestly. I'm surprised this is 79 overall. And Harrison, 76 overall, with 67 points in 63 games. See, that does make sense to me. How is he 79 and he's 76? I don't know. And the last guy was a goalie. Jonda, 77 overall. How'd he do? No data to display. They didn't play him all year. Alright, after Edmonton, we got the Panthers. Our rival team. How are they doing down here? We got... Looking for players. Thompson and Johnson right here. Both are 79 overall, of course. Of course, man. Both are 79 overall. 82 points in 60 games. That's pretty good. Alex Johnson, we passed up on in the draft. 17 points in 54 games. But for him, I'm curious to see 0 hits. That's a flaw. He's an enforcer. How does he have 0 hits? How does that's okay, EA. Okay. Alright guys. Funny joke. And Montreal is next with Haxtell and Menichoke or something like that. Close enough. There's Haxtell, 78 overall. Forgot I was all the way over here. With 59 points in 58 games. And now we got Menichoke somewhere in here. He's not this far down. We definitely already passed him. Or not. Is he a goalie? Yes, he is. 77 overall. 36 wins in 63 games. Decent save percentage and goals against average. And up next is Nashville. Doesn't have anybody. Devils have Marchand and Killam. Where are they at in this list? Marchand and Killam. Marchand is 78 overall. He had 59 points in 60 games. And Killam is, let me look at the overall, 77 overall. And 64 points in 60 games. Up next is the Islanders. They have Robertson, Carmona, and Els. So Roberts, it's probably not in order, but there's Carmona, 79 overall. Adriano Carmona, 33 points, 59 games played. Roberts, 52 points in 59 games. Sims is a 76 overall, 49 points in 60 games. And Els, 76 overall, 55 points in 59 games. And up next is the Rangers with Laporte, Labarge, Stenstrom, and Els. Not Els. They got Emsley. So Emsley's up here, 78 overall, 18 points in 82 games. Laporte was actually in the NHL, got 22 points in 82 games. Oh, he was in the NHL as well, wasn't he? Yes, he was. 18 points in 82 games in the NHL. And Labarge down here was in the Q still, 38 points in 58 games. And Stenstrom, 76 overall, playing in the WHL, had 48 points in 62 games. Up next is the Ottawa Senators with Bo Beagle, I remember. Feel bad for him still. 78 overall though. 69 points, nice, 58 games played. it's interesting to see how many people are going to end up probably playing in the NHL soon, because like Ottawa's not the best team and he has a decent rating. Up next is the Philadelphia Flyers with Deauville, Marmont, and DuPont. Where are they at? There's Marmont, 79 overall. Dustin Marmont, 44 points in 59 games. Deauville in the queue had 71 points in 58 games, not bad, 77 overall. And DuPont, 76 overall, 38 points in 55 games. And up next, Pittsburgh Penguins don't have anybody, but the Sharks do, with Montenay. Right here, they have a 78 overall, 19 years old, of course, like everybody else. 65 points in 60 games. Up next is St. Louis. St. Louis has Beveridge and Nasse. Where are they at? Beveridge and Nasse. There they are, both 76 overall. Beveridge had 47 points in 63 games, and Nasse had 48 points in 59 games. Alright, up next is Tampa Bay Lightning with Colton the goalie. And Colton, down here, is now in the NHL, apparently, backing up Vasilevsky. How did he do in the WHL? 34 wins in 60 games. Got some numbers there. Huh. Alright. Up next is Trudell on Toronto. I don't think he was a goalie. Yeah, he was not a goalie. Trudell on Toronto. There he is. 78 overall. In the NHL, he played 28 points in 82 games for Jeff Trudell in the NHL. Vancouver got Bashera and Farcone. And now they have Capo Caco. This team is crazy, man. Morgan Frost, oh my gosh. They're set up for the future now, aren't they, Vancouver? Bashera and Farcone we're looking for. Bashera, both 77 overall. Farcone had 54 points in 59 games, where Bashera had 63 points in 55 games. And now Washington has O'Hara and Arsenio. Where are they at? Arsenio and O'Hara. So Arsenio is 77 overall, and nothing to show. They were scratched all year, I remember. So 77 and 76 overall. Now the last but not least, the Jets with their goalie, Puskala. 76 overall. They had 29 wins and 59 games. So yeah. There you all go. That's everybody. Every created player. So, I really like that one guy though. What was it? It was Mohring. That's a guy I really liked. Sorry my video keeps cutting out. Apparently that was 15 minutes as well. So all that tells me is that this is going to be a really long video. But Zach Mohring on the Detroit Red Wings, man. He's going to be crazy. That's the guy I'm looking forward to. Where's he at on the list? His trade value is super low. If I could, I would. If I didn't say I wasn't going to trade for anybody, this is someone I would trade for. Like, I would easily trade for this guy. Easily. But unfortunately, we said we wouldn't, and I'm gonna hang on to my word. So, with that being said, we're gonna end the video there. Hopefully, we end up making some decent trades and players start developing for our team. As you can see, or about to see, we have some young players that are gonna hopefully get better soon. You know, hopefully. So, yeah. With that being said, that's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell, whatever the frick you guys gotta do. So yeah. See you guys later.